Okay, today we're going to be playing this blue-white deck. Blue-white tempo deck that's been doing quite well recently. Features Abhorrent Oculus and Haughty Djinn as your two main threats. And kind of the big trick with this deck is you can get these cards into the yard and bring them back with Recommission and Helping Hand. You can actually get these down on turn 3 with a counterspell open or with a bounce spell open, and really take advantage of, the extra mana that Haughty Djinn's giving you as possible, or start making tutus as soon as possible with Oculus. Seems like a cool deck. Seems like a lot of fun. Let's give it a spin. Alright, this seems fine. If we mill a thing, we can get it back on turn 3. Someone who's played against both versions. So normally the Oculus Djinn version has Monastery Mentors in the sideboard. The list I copied just doesn't. But we can certainly try that out at some point. So Monastery Mentors kind of stock as a sideboard card, as far as I'm aware. Alright, hopefully they don't jam a Gix and we get to do a mill spell. Alright, they have double blue. The real threat is if they play a Curiosity. Of course, Enduring Curiosity. Pretty phenomenal card. I guess they could also Kaito me, and that would be bad. Blue-black's so good now. The Enduring Curiosity and Kaito are both phenomenal improvements. Fire off the Prankster, it mills more cards in the Moment of Truth. You find an Oculus, and we find a Helping Hand, so we get to bring it back. Amazing. They might go for the throw tip, but I mean, if they don't, it's pretty great for me. Even if they do, we have a second Helping Hand, so they'd need an Anoint with Affliction, really. Yeah, we have a second Helping Hand, true. Aw, Lady Hester, thank you for gifting that sub to Sophia. Very sweet of you. Alright, the Prankster gets to block. Keeps me safe from Enduring Curiosity, not that they had the 4th land in play anyway. Apparently they just straight up don't have a 4th land at all. You do love to see it. Oh, we can fire up this Charter Course, potentially. Pretty spicy. Get in with the Prankster. Do you have a second go for the throat opponent? We're 3 steps ahead? Okay. Pretty good. I guess that resolves, and we're going to fire off a Charter Course. Some nice little divination action. I will continue to block. Alright, let's fire off Moment of Truth. So 1 into hand, 1 into graveyard, 1 on the bottom. Recommission's so good. I kind of want the 3 steps ahead there. Gwen with the 53 month. Thank you. Hell yeah. Appreciate you. Hopefully we're not forced to cast this 3 steps for a turn or 2. Even if we are, it should still be pretty good. Very Mastermind. I mean, I can get lost to that, so I think it's acceptable. Also, currently does not attack well into my Picklock Prankster. Fire off a block. Oh yeah, we could kill the bat and hardcast Oculus. That'd be pretty reasonable. If we kill Mastermind, I get to have kicked 3 steps ahead open there. Which is pretty nice. And I can just chill. Have Cryptic Command open whilst my opponent's struggling a bit. The maps are kind of annoying, admittedly, but you know. It be what it be. We're playing on top land, and I can do this. Recommission. You have an Oculus in the yard, right? You do. Very nice find. I don't want to just have kicked 3 steps ahead open. I feel like that's so good. Annoyingly, them cracking the maps gonna help them hit their lands here, but Sidebinder. Them tapping the Prankster is actually annoying. Oh wait, no, it doesn't tap it. It's just a 3/2. Oh, so it doesn't matter. Cool. It would be nice to just kind of cash this in when we have the opportunity there. Just get our value. This is irrelevant. Yeah. I think I'm still gonna do it anyway, but maybe this is bad. Get my 2 for 1. Find a Picklock Prankster, phenomenal. You'd love to see another Picklock Prankster at the moment. This card just blocks so well right now. I say as their bat becomes a 3/3. It's fine, we either get lost. Just kill it. Means they're not drawing lands, so I don't really care. You're a yellow rock now. Hell yeah. Okay. Recommission the Oculus. Could just cast a second Oculus. Just overwhelm them. Then I'm guaranteed a Manifest Dread. They can't kill both. Yeah. Killing the bat is also pretty good with this Get Lost. Like, just doing both of these is also really nice, so I think getting my guaranteed 2/2 sounds delightful. Do I have any graveyard interaction other than Oculus? Am I allowed to just get rid of whatever I want? I think so. As long as I leave creatures. It does seem that way. I guess I'm worried about this getting this quenched. Maybe it's not worth getting this quenched. This might be bad. Here we are. Just jam free the Fae. It's kind of what I want to do. I think I'm just going to. I'm just going to play my land, say go. I'll leave that on top. It's a thing for free the Fae. That we don't necessarily brick. Like, we're looking for something better, but... Oh wait, no, we're going to manifest it. Well, that means they've not ultimate priced me, so I just don't really care. Like, I get my 2/2 now. I see. It's not really that annoying. I guess if I was to have a quench, I probably would quench it though. To kill the Tidebinder for 4 blocks, true. Sounds great. Let them attack and block the bat. Yeah. Oh my god, they're going for it. You love to see it. Best stream of Standard? I sure hope so. Thank you, Malamat, for the resub. Appreciate you. Opponent missing lands was very brutal for them that game. Must be said. It makes you glad I added rips to the board. Indeed, indeed. Playing a white deck that does not rely on the graveyard and not having rips in the sideboard is probably illegal. I'm fairly sure I would even put rips in the sideboard of Convoke, but maybe I'm a maniac. I have no idea what to sideboard here. I kind of feel like none of my sideboard cards are super exciting. Maybe Smite's okay. Smite does answer a lot of things. It exiles the 4/3. Saying. It's probably not amazing, but yeah, just minimal sideboarding. I love this deck. Incredible. Hi, Jason. Don't really like that as a bad. It's like fine. I don't think it's exciting. They have Tidebinders as well. Tidebind is really good against temporary lockdown. Nah, you're not allowed to play Oculus and Rip in the same deck, which is why we do not have rips. But I think if you're playing a white deck and you do not have graveyard synergies, it's just like compulsory to have 2 Rest in Peace on your sideboard. I don't know. Worth a good look. See what you did there. Got my eye on you. You better watch your step. You play Rip even though you have graveyard synergy. Yeah, I think Rip's very acceptable in like builders, talent decks as well. For sure, for sure. Picklock Prankster seems like such a messed up card in this matchup. I've forgotten how good this card is. I've not played Pioneer recently enough. Has incredible vision. Indeed, indeed. Alright, opponent's getting some things going over there. I'm very scared of them resolving and enduring curiosity in the near future. They do know I have Quench in hands. They're able to play around it to an extent. Well, fairly sure I want to take a Picklock Prankster. Although it is weird taking a card that's not an action, that's not like an like something that affects the board and also costs 2 mana when our whole hand costs 2 mana. Like, so maybe this is wrong. Maybe this is wrong. The card just seems so good there. Be good to pass up on. Alright, Sager. These are moments of truth will carry us to victory this game. I will say, the one thing I'm very skeptical of about this deck is having to play this many copies of Moment of Truth. I'm not convinced by that card specifically, but here we are. Hey, alchemical. If I could have less moments of truth in my deck, that would probably be a good thing, I have to imagine. Best deck in standard has 60 cards. Dorian is not legal. Alas. Would that it were. The world would be a better place. Alright, resolve your stupid 4/3. Not resolve the stupid 4/3. Ooh. So if I take Recommission, the card's great, but I think I need to take the Sleight of Hand to look for lands. Yeah, I feel like half the justification of Moment of Truth is that it gets quite a bit less embarrassing when you have Tempest Djinn in play, but it's still pretty embarrassing before that point, so I don't know. We just don't know. Oh my god, I am so dead. Boy. Can I have a land, please? Dealer, give me a land. Yum. I wonder if it was just meant a helping hand there. Of slighting. And then use the, like, discount. Anyway, we're probably about to get Enduring Curiosity out of the game, so that will be fun. Exile, rude. I mean, I do need to hit my land ropes. I guess I will keep it. Alright, they've not cast the broken card. You love to see it. Love for my opponent to not cast the broken card. Probably gonna Fairy Mastermind. I guess we let this do its thing before Moment of Truthing. We get more info. Can't kill it anyway. Let's just say go. We can Moment of Truth in there instead. I don't really care if they counter it or whatever. Might as well at least pretend I have anything going on. Fine. There are more Picklock Pranksters where that one came from. One would hope. When they go to combat, I do have an Elspeth Smite in my deck. I could just Moment of Truth now, but then I expose myself to Enduring Curiosity, so I think I'd rather wait. I only have the one Smite, so it doesn't seem worth chancing on it, really. Flood Maw. Interesting. I have to imagine I would like a Flood Maw. And an Oculus. Phenomenal. So now we get to do Oculus. We have protection open for it, and we can Flood Maw the Mastermind if they go to draw cards. Pretty good. Get rid of some nonsense. Nonsense that is not creatures. Decent chance this dies. They did spend a go for the throat on a Picklock Prankster when they know we have Recommission in hand, so I have to assume they have another removal spell. But hey, gotta do something. I wonder if I'm allowed to, like, get back the Picklock Prankster with Recommission. Should probably just chill. So they are activating the Mastermind. I think I would like to just bounce it. And deny them a card and, like, force them to recast it again. I think that is fine. Obviously, it would be nice to not have it on the board on a turn where I'm resolving charter courses, but okay, sure. Seems fine, right? Soon find a removal spell for the Tidebinder. Courage to attack, indeed. Very easily go badly for them if they don't have a counter spell. Attacking anyway, okay. I guess if I put that in the yard, I also get a bounce spell. If I put it in hand, I get to cast it though. And then reanimates it, which might just be better. Bouncing the Mastermind would let me use these stupid charter courses at some point in this game. Resolve a Mastermind. Sure. Sure. Hey, another Flood Maw. Actually pretty good. Pretty good. Let's just do this. Your hair is looking amazing, Sophia. Your friend did a phenomenal job on it. Oh, I should probably attack with this, right? I guess it kind of blocks, but I'm going to get a Manifest to block with. And they're not allowed to block because it double blocks of this Flood Maw. I see. Gix. I can bounce that. It also does not do anything at the moment. I guess it resolves. Many reasons that I am not scared of the Gix. Let me count them. Probably hold my blocker back. I don't know if I'm making a 2/4 prankster or not. I also don't know if I'm attacking for 5 or not. These charter courses are so awkward right now. Maybe I meant to like board some out against the Fairy Mastermind deck. Attacking and charting twice. Yeah, I guess they're gonna draw cards with the Mastermind anyway, right? And it's a lot of cards on our side. Pressuring them makes the Gix somewhat less scary. Alright, you can have a card. I will have 2. Then 2 more. There you go. There's a lot of lands, isn't it? None of them are anchorages either. I guess this deck can't really play anchorages easily. Ooh, a Picklock Prankster. I do like that one. I think I'm just gonna say go. Hey, that's a good one. Oh, I am meant to leave instants and sorceries in the yard instead of lands. Okay, we're learning. We're learning in real time. Surprise, Haughty Djinn. Never would have seen it coming. What do we think, chat? What do we think? It means I don't have my bounce spell open. However, it sounds very funny. No, it means my Oculus isn't dying. I don't know. I get to draw 2 though. Maybe I meant to have more Get Losts. Kind of sad to not be drawing many. They know about this recommission? They do. Okay. Killing an Oculus. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a good draw. Okay. We can start by attacking with my Oculus and seeing what they do. I have to be a little bit scared of dying, I guess. Maybe attacking is sketchy. Alright, well that worked out. Although it might mean they have a second one in hand, of course. We're gonna helping hand the... It does come in tapped, the Djinn. Which then makes our recommission cost less. But I guess I can start by freeing the Fae. See what I find. I only have 20 cards left in my deck somehow. Wild. Right. Back an Oculus. Play a Prankster with 2 unsummons open and an interference. Seems okay. Play Mastermind. I kind of just want to interfere that. I don't think this interference is getting much better than stopping a 2/1 flyer coming down this turn. Yep. I can bounce one of those so that my flyer can block, I guess, if need be. A little weird, but... So crazy, we've just not run out of cards at all. And if this bat ever goes away, we get another Picklock as well. Drawing cards forever and ever and ever. Until we deck. Do we have any Fastest Oracle style effects in Standard? Or like, you know, Jace, Laboratory Maniac, whatever? I can't think of any. We do not, alas. The only alt win con is the Room. That's wild. Okay. Right, my turn. Mimid is the best I can stand it. Mimid's pretty good. I'm a fan. Hey, Kestrel. I'm unsure what you mean by no mill. Oh, they have a Restless Reef on defense. I didn't notice that. So I probably don't want to attack with the Oculi. I guess technically if they had literally nothing, I would have lethal by bouncing the 2 Tidebinders. I kind of want to bounce the bat. Almost. I don't know. Opponent is not blocking. Okay. I guess we present a lethal Haughty Djinn and see what they do. Cool. Get 2 cards. Amazing. We actually outground them. That was amazing. I mean, this isn't like far off necessarily. Alright, we have a turn 4 Oculus. Maybe a bit slow. Beginning to regret everything. Has one castable spell. Yeah, look. Look. Maybe I should not have kept this. Who could really... Oh my god, y'all. I'm going crazy. It's fine. Shadow Course is gonna draw a land. And discard an Oculus. And then we'll die to our opponent casting 17 pump spells. Do we want to slow dredge? Oh my god, Gwen. Maybe, yeah, against mono red, quite possibly. I didn't even think of that. Honestly, it genuinely hadn't really occurred to me that slow dredging was a thing you could do in this deck. That is kind of hilarious. Anyway, I'm gonna get back this Oculus and then they're gonna kill me. What's gonna happen? Fun times. Slow dredge, discard the hand size on turn 1 after not playing a land. Living the dream. One might say. Yeah. Punished for my questionable keep. And for not slow dredging. Not that slow dredging would necessarily be there, but... Alright, mono red, lockdown, partition, smites, get lost. But the get lost is like a little awkward against them. You think we're supposed to block Swifty? Yeah, is that true? Is that actually true? I guess they get to sack their 1/1 anyway. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it kind of doesn't matter. They either have a pump spell or they don't. I guess in that case, maybe I am meant to block Swifty. Because I don't lose my 2/2. Anyway. I need to board cards out. Say what? Also, I have to assume this card is horrifically mopey against them. I'm not sure I'm into gaining 2 life against this iteration of mono red, so I will not be doing that. Adarkar Wastes is in fact a sorcery. Wonder if I cut recommissions on the same thought process. I do need to get one of these in play. Problem. Yeah, you're not sure about Get Lost? Yeah, it is awkward against them. I will not deny. Because it gives them the maps, which then trigger their challenges. And their Heartfires. Alright, this hand seems fine. It's pretty good at surviving. With Smite plus Soul Partition. Soul Partition non-leyline is really nice, of course. On that note. Recommission. I kind of want to get rid of that. Lands. So I don't have to waste time digging to them. Alright, well, job number 1 is soul partitioning this ley line. Just immediately on site. Yes, job number 2 is this. Soul partition's pretty good against leyline, huh? Kind of like that interaction. I am a fan. Sure, whatever. Not gonna chance it with the Sleight of Hand. Although maybe it's fine to with Picklock in hand. Who knows? And save our Sleight to dig to interaction. Whatever. Go on and hit me. If my Haughty Djinn had like a couple extra power, I would snap off the block, I think. But as it is, I kind of just want to play it safe. Keep my critter around. Very nice. There you go. Yeah, it can save your own stuff. I had an opponent last night, Cruel Claws heist my Caretaker's Talent. And then I got to Soul Partition the Caretaker's Talent, but I could recast it for a humble 3 mana. It's like, feel like I am living the dream. You wanted to dig for a land there? Yeah, maybe. I really wanted to have double Smite open. It feels like it's so hard for things to go wrong with double Smite open. The 4th land's nice, but we're doing okay. I don't know. Well, just barely managed to hit a spell. I believe I'm not allowed to cast this well, yeah, I believe I'm not allowed to cast this Picklock Prankster. Let's do this. You find a land, phenomenal. Now we can just pass with triple thing open. Get in for 5 and start killing them. They die in like 2 turns. Considering we're going to be casting a Moment of Truth soon. You're playing Mentor. We don't currently have Mentor in the board, although I kind of want to add it. Does feel like we're probably meant to have a couple Mentors. Game 3. Let's go. I mean, this doesn't feel amazing, but they don't have the ley line, my goodness. Okay, if they had a ley line, I would have been very scared keeping this hand, because obviously we don't want to flood more a ley line and like give them a 1/1. But they didn't have it, so things are great. How's it felt so far? It's feeling pretty good. We drew out almost our entire deck in one game, so you know, can't complain. Oh, I really want to bounce this to deny that Witch's Mark value. Maybe that's a waste, but that deck can have some awkward hands, and Witch's Mark is a card that really helps them fix that. Sure. Once again, the least playable card in Standard enters play. Oh, the Soul Partition. How many are in my yard? I have 1. Yeah, fizzles the whole spell. It's great. It doesn't fizzle it if they don't target a thing, but you know, they did target a thing. So I guess we kind of need a Moment of Truth for this Oculus. I really want that Soul Partition, but I guess this is fine. Free in yard. No fear. Maybe a little bit of fear, but you know, not that much. Yeah. 4 patches exceptionally good. What a good card. I love Poor Patch Formation. Alright. Yep. Oh my god, that's such a combo. Alright, I still think Urabrask's Forge is kind of heinous, but it's really good with Turn Inside Out. I hadn't considered that interaction. You're like in a lot of danger now, I will admit. Painter Studio? Yeah, Painter Studio is cracked. Every red deck, a hot take, every red deck should have Painter Studio. Do I just no fear it? I'm just taking so much damage if I don't no fear it. Oh, they just have nothing. It feels like it should be really mopey and then you keep dying to it. Yeah. I will admit, as much as I think the card is like pretty bad, kind of impressive with Turn Inside Out. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater. Maybe it's fine. Recommission can't randomly get back temporary lockdown, right? That's not how it works. I really hope they can't kill this Oculus. If they can, I am pretty done. It seems like they probably can. They're getting priority. Oh. Okay. Good one. Yeah, I guess in this deck specifically, the only way we have to reset Forge is Soul Partition. Imagine if we'd taken Soul Partition over this Moment of Truth. Game would be like so much easier. Flood Maw, yeah. Okay, so we have like actually quite a few answers. Am I even allowed to block with Oculus? Oculus dying would be pretty bad for me. There's also a Wild World in which I double block, though I would lose the Picklock then. I don't know. This is probably bad. Okay. Heal. Common Forge L. You love to see it. This is a what? 2/4. Opponent's probably flooded. It seems that way. Certainly not going to complain about my opponent flooding. Oh boy. That's a spicy one. The dream, yeah. The things dreams are made of. Enjoy your Urabrask's Forge, my friend. Oh. Dang. If I found a bounce spell, I'd probably cast it. Although I guess they're just dead next turn, right? Dead to all these secret flyers. Cool. Didn't even need to show them the secret flyers. Urabrask's Forge. It sure did attack for 6 for 3 mana over the course of 5 turns. Yeah, this is fine. Seems acceptable. Ooh, Restless Bivouac. Is this gonna be some mice action? We love some mice action on the stream. Oh, it's Caretakers. Okay. Nice. Could just chart away this Oculus now. I worry that this matchup might be a little bit scary. We don't have that much counter magic in the main deck. Maybe this is bad. I feel like we get a lot of looks at a reanimation spell, but it might just be bad. It might just be a waste. They're sacking the carrot cake, okay. Nice. Guess they just really need to find land drops, probably. Oh, they could have Lightning Helix. Some people play that card for some reason. Or Torch. Torch is like, or like also possible. Yeah, it smells of a burn spell. It kind of does, I guess. Okay, they had a Get Lost. They have probably have a Lightning Helix in hand and a Get Lost, I guess. Oh boy. Well, fire off a Prankster. Get a 3SA. Cost a Prankster. We're kind of doing some good beatdowns over there. Honestly, like, them casting this Virtue this turn, the board gets pretty threatening pretty fast. We have a bunch of Flood Maws, though. That's probably what they have to do. They have to try and get me dead. Like, without our Caretakers in play, they don't really necessarily have anything resembling a long game against me, right? I probably have to get lost the Virtue and bounce the Knight. And I'm not allowed to miss a land drop. So I will do this first. The good one. You'll keep that. Back to set a main phase 2 stop and say go. I was saying go is kind of awkward because now if I end up bouncing a thing, they get to draw a card of Fountain Port. So I'm like kind of not allowed to actually bounce anything. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Pretty heinous. What is my shirt today? Oh, it's just a Hollow Knight shirt. Yeah, this was really bad. I was just meant to bounce the Knight in my turn. Threatens 3SA, that's true. Watching the Prankster. Maybe bouncing this doesn't actually matter that much though, because we're giving them a bunch of map tokens they can sack anyway. Oh. Well, that worked out extremely well. Odin just really wanted that +1 counter. If I get back Haughty Djinn, I have kicked free SA, but obviously we're getting back Oculus. Would full control have made a difference there? What would full control have done? I'm not sure I understand. Let's go. Let's go. resolves. Probably mills the carrot cake. Oh, right. Let's then put the virtue trigger on the stack before making a fish. Yeah. Opponent should have done that. I agree. So weird. I already want to eat that free in combat, but if like 2 of their free cards are land Sunfall, we feel pretty silly. Though in that case, they have 1 card left and we have free SA in hand. So it's probably actually fine, right? We can probably never lose if their hand is land Sunfall. Hot take. Oh no, mistapped. Could have made a fish. Yeah, no lands in hand. That was my guess as well. Negate seems great. Get Lost seems pretty good. It kills caretakers. It's also kind of awkward against them sometimes too, though. So maybe we don't play it. Soul Partition seems pretty unexciting. Smite seems playable. We bought out 5 cards. So Lockdown seem good. No, Lockdown seem pretty bad. I think they're the control deck in the map. They're the control deck in the matchup, right? Like their late game goes over the top of our late game, I have to assume. I don't know. My usual attitude against these caretakers decks is you just kind of pretend the tokens don't exist. Apart from if they land virtue and then like maybe you need to start respecting it. Maybe negates do make it that we out control them post board though. I don't know. Haughty Djinn, yeah, Haughty Djinn is a pal. True. Is it bad that I kind of want to like trim some recommissions or something? Like they probably have rips. Don't worry about over relying on this. And a lot of their removal is exile removal. And on some lights. Soul Partition better than Floodfarm. Maybe. I don't know that we're ever like. I don't know that it's super common for us to be bouncing caretakers. I feel like we're mainly going to end up bouncing tokens if we have to. I don't know, maybe Flood Maw is just kind of bad in general against them. Oh, in case they have rip. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely want max get lost, I guess, because of rip. Oh, this hand's so good. I don't know what to get rid of. Is it bad that I kind of want to get rid of Sleight? Also get rid of Helping Hand, I guess. Counter their stuff. Yeah, bounce your own stuff. Honestly, like, the bouncing your own stuff is weirdly compelling. Against them. We only have so many frats. They have a lot of exile. I hold open interference. I don't want to lose to them resolving a caretakers on free. I should probably also counter that. Enduring Innocence plus caretakers means they have so much redundancy now in terms of scary free mana plays. Infinite Phyrexian arenas. Carrot cake, sure, whatever. Vineyard. Okay, it's pretty good. Ooh, that one is also pretty good. I'm just going to keep that right on top. Very happy to draw that. I know I could get the Oculus in play right now. I kind of just want to, like, it's just going to die if we get it in play. I'd kind of rather have my counterspell open so they don't get a caretakers or innocence in play. You got quenched in Historic recently. Wow. Wild times. That one can also probably get countered. Okay. All right. Oh, Moment of Truth is real nice. I can Helping Hand back the Djinn and use it to cast this Moment of Truth. Does mean we are not representing Negate, which is obviously pretty spooky. Means they kind of get to resolve a thing if they really want. But okay, they don't have Get Lost. That's very nice news. That is okay. Wild. Love to draw negates. Oh, I should have maybe binned the spell. The Djinns, I don't know. Seems likely that we're exiling most of our yard anyway. I mean, Djinn was repping negate, but we don't have the negate in hand. And then as soon as the Djinn dies, suddenly we're not repping negate. So if they go end of turn, Get Lost us, then we just straight up don't have negate open and they know that. So it makes it like very clear they can resolve their best spell. Okay. Oculus down is phenomenal. I suspect I should counter that. Does not seem like a terribly beatable one. Okay. Easy games. Never close. Deck's great.